I'm going to be showing you how to get all the red, green, and blue bricks in the Last Crusade hub world in LEGO Indiana Jones 2, The Adventure Continues. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so starting off with the red bricks. So from the spawn point here, we're just going to move away from the desert area and go into the city to find our red bricks, which in this hub world are red flowers. So there's going to be 10 red flowers that you need to find, and they're not going to be up out of the ground. You're going to see these little brown seeds. All you do is walk over them, and that will cause them to spawn. Of course, most of the flowers will be yellow, but you have to find the 10 that are red, and there is number 1 out of 10 just next to this road. And we're going to continue here on the right side of the map, and up on the side of this hill is going to be where the second one is. It's going to be right next to this little picnic table over here. Let's go ahead and do that. 2 out of 10. Alright, so now we're going to head back towards the left, more towards the castle area next to this little cliff and road. Over here in the corner is going to be 3 out of 10. Now we're going to head inside the gates of this castle right here. On the right side of this path is going to be 4 out of 10, and then on the left side it's going to be 5 out of 10. Then over here just to the left of the castle is going to be 6 out of 10. Just don't get destroyed by these enemies here. And so now we're going to head outside the castle walls, make a left, and the first flower there is going to be a red one for 7 out of 10. We're going to head back here, but there's nothing really back here. And then over here is going to be 8 out of 10, just a little bit farther away from the castle entrance. There it is. And then I believe the rest are all going to be on the right side of this entrance here. And there is 9 out of 10. And then next to this tree is going to be 10 out of 10. And boom, there we go. So it's going to spawn right in front of these steps. And this is going to be the extra for score times 8. So a very useful extra indeed. So next up, we're going to move on to the green bricks. And so again, from the spawn, we're just going to move away from the desert area because there's nothing really for us here. And so this one's pretty easy. So once you get into the city area and this kind of docks area, there's going to be these 10 little red and white towers that we need to destroy. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And so these are pretty easy to find. You know, they're all going to be in this kind of city area. So, you know, they're not the most difficult thing in the world. Definitely easier than the red bricks, I would say. So there is 4 out of 10, and there is 5 out of 10. You can already see the next one over on the other side of the water. So we're just going to swim across and get 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, and 8. And so from here, we're going to move a little bit closer towards the camera to get these last few, and over on the right side of the city here. And there we can already see the last couple. There's 9 out of 10, and there is 10 out of 10. Alright, so this is going to spawn the green brick, and this is going to give you a beep beep. So not the most useful extra in the world, but there you go. Alright, so now moving on to the blue bricks. So from the spawn point here, there actually is a couple things we need to get here in the desert. Over here on the left side, there's going to be these 2 beach chairs. Just destroy those. It's going to be 1 and 2 out of 10, so we need to find 8 more beach chairs to get the blue brick reward. And so we're going to head down into the city, and over here on the left side is going to be the next 2, 3, and 4. And so we have 6 more to go. And so these, you know, they're kind of more on the outskirts of the map, I would say, and they can only really be on sand. So that's pretty much going to be where you're going to have to look here. So on the right side is going to be 5 out of 10, and then 6 out of 10 there. And so usually they're in groups of 2 as well. There's maybe 1 or 2 that are on their own, but don't worry, we'll get them all. So we're going to move over here towards the right side, and there's going to be a couple more. And so ignore the actual numbers here that pop up because I did these in a little bit different order than what you're actually seeing in the video, just for more, you know, easy to follow along the way I did it here. So from there, we're going to head over here to the left side, and just to the left of this castle is going to be kind of on the outskirts here of this beach is going to be the second to last one. And the very last one is actually kind of tricky to find. It took me a while, but it's actually going to be on the far right side of the map. You have to go swimming a little bit, or you can take a boat, and you'll be able to find it. So you can see here I'm kind of going around trying to look for it until I eventually find it, because I go swimming here and just keep heading over here to the right. Because if you go on the outskirts, you'll hit like an invisible wall, but you'll notice if you go over here to the right, you won't hit an invisible wall, and there's a secret island over here with the final blue brick beach chair, and from there it's going to spawn from the sky, and that will give you the extra for invincibility. So a very important extra there. So guys, that's going to do it for the red, green, and blue bricks in the Last Crusade hub. So let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Like this video if you enjoyed it, dislike it if not, subscribe for more content like this. See you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.